25 years ago, a 17-year-old American by the name of Michael Chang made tennis history. By defeating Stefan Edberg in the French Open final, he became the first American since 1955 to win Roland Garros and the youngest man ever to win a Grand Slam title, a record that still stands.
Looking back at the time, you knew it was going to be one of these seminal runs in tennis. That was really a special tournament, and you knew it at the time.
A huge win, obviously, for him. You know, quite a surprise as well.
Winning the French Open at 17 kind of raised the bar, and I think he was really the kickstarter of that young American contingency with Andre and Jim, himself and Pete, and I think he really was the catalyst to those guys going, wow, we can do this.
Chang did write history here at Roland Garros, which is good for the sport.
25 years on, and now as coach of Kei Nishikori, Chang was back at the scene of his triumph.
This is such a special court for me, and obviously for a lot of the players. You know, everything has changed here at Roland Garros, but you know, the feelings are still, you know, very vivid, and you know, for me I don't always have the opportunity now to hit on center court, so you know, I take advantage of it, and it's great.
This year, Chang has helped Nishikori to a landmark of his own. The Japanese star making the top 10 of the Emirates ATP rankings recently for the first time in Madrid.
It's been great. I think he's given me a lot of good influence, and we were working really hard, and you know, obviously might have a good result this year. For sure that there's a lot of improvement.
Chang is, I think, a very smart guy, and he adapted his style and also Nishikori's style to today's tennis. So he plays barely with mistakes.
A quarter of a century on from his milestone, Chang is still relishing the chance to give back to the game he loves.
You know, it's exciting to be able to see players improve, and knowing that you're working on certain things, and then be able to see those things transpire, you know, out on the court, out in the matches, and to be able to see people, you know, get excited about it. I feel like I've been, you know, blessed with a lot of, you know, great experiences, and a lot of great, you know, coaches have worked with me, and you know, even though I'm playing still a little bit on the Champions Tour, I have the opportunity now to be able to, you know, share some of that wisdom with, you know, with some of the younger generations, and some other players that I come in contact with, and you know, it's fun to see them improve.